Hi, I'm Wendell G. reporting to you from the week 3 of the Worldtopia Baseball League. It was a good week for Moscow, our best week yet. We went 5-1 in the week to raise our game record above 500 at 10-8. We're right there with Helsingborg, Helga, and Soul Train. Las Vegas is right behind us. And Berlin, Dublin, and Istanbul seem to be dropping back. Amsterdam's appears to be almost unbeatable at this point. We'll have to see how things play out. Right now, we're just basically chasing for best in class among the 3 or 4 of us here. But it's a long season. It's a marathon and not a sprint. Only major injury remains Carlitos Bernardino, who is tore a flexor tendon during last week's sim. Our pitching and defense has really picked up in the past couple of weeks. We're now 3rd in the North League. Our hitting still lags behind, although our home run production has tweaked up too. So Lars Nyland now hitting above 300 to join Jaime Robles, and other people are getting in on the home run fest. Starting pitching ERAs are dropping nicely. Wins are rising. So that's good. Starting pitching rotation. Starting rotation is looking good. My main concern with this starting rotation is I got 3 34-year-olds on the mound for us. So I'd like to get that starting rotation a little bit younger, and I also like to get some good pitchers, young pitchers for our bullpen. Favola is not doing too great at that 9.95 ERA, and according to our scout, Super Mario 9000, he should be doing better. So we're going to hold the line on Favola and see how he does. You want to go back out? Really? You want to eat some more? Really? All right, well, the big dog wants to eat, so I'll be right back. And I'm back. Am I recording? Yeah. Okay. What was I saying? I don't even know. Yeah, Favola hasn't come around yet. Mark Martinez has a high ERA but a low whip. Kind of weird. He's, wait a minute. He should not be our loogie guy. Gerard Martin's our loogie. Something's not right with this. Martin should be our loogie guy. What the crap? Did something get screwed up? Hold on a minute. Oh, no, I see it. LO is long. I thought that was loogie guy, but the LO stands for long relief, and that's what Martinez is. Okay. What else did I want to say? Well, let's go look at the schedule, I guess. Oh, the league had some big injuries. Let's go ahead and do that first, right? League info, injury log. Today's at 26, so let's go back to here, I guess. So we had some injuries this sim. Berlin's shortstop Robin Blake out 4 weeks. Istanbul's reliever Nicholas Brunn out 3 or 4 weeks. A big one to the Buffalo. Wienand Leendertz got an 11-month torn flexor tendon, so his elbow blew out. He's out for a year. And then Jorge Martinez of False Bay, center fielder, out for 5 weeks. Istanbul sustained an injury to Tom Jong, UCL injury. He'll be out for 7 or 8 months. Man, talk about devastating injuries to pitching, man. Whew. Kabul's outfielder Miguel Chavez out 4 weeks. Just a lot of injuries. A couple of outfielders out for a month. Shortstop out for a month. Reliever out for a month. And two pitchers are out for the year. Tough break. About the only injury we've sustained lately is Hugo Yaziki was out for about a week. Bruised back. Anything else? I guess that was all I wanted to see. Anything on the league newspaper for the day? False Bay's Juan Gomez, Premier Player of the Week. Penguin Seguin is Player of the Week in the North League. Robles. Okay, here we go. Istanbul finally chilled off Jaime Robles' 22-game hitting streak. Sad to see that one come to an end. Penguin Senguin is currently the slugging leader. He holds the season record in slugging from last year, and it looks like he's picked right up where he left off. All right, let's go back to schedule. Scores and schedule, is that it? Yeah. So, to recap, we started off the season losing 2 series. We got swept by Amsterdam and then lost 2 of 3 at Seoul. Took 2 of 3 at Helga, took 2 of 3 at Vegas. We followed it up by taking 2 of 3 at Istanbul and then sweeping Dublin. In the week ahead, we have 2 at home versus False Bay, 2 versus Cairo, and 3 at Berlin. So I'll be gone. Actually, I'm basically going to be gone for the entire month of May during our sim schedule, during our insanely fast sim schedule. So let's see. We started off Istanbul. We won a 1-run game, 6-5. Looks like we won it in the bottom of the 9th. Somebody had a walk-off. We'll go check that out, man. Okay, a couple of 4-run innings. Evanson, who took the loss? Duchesne for Istanbul took the loss. Did not give up a home run. Oh man, he gave up 3 walks. This is probably on Duchesne right there. And Assad got the win in relief. Although he blew the save in the top of the 9th, he still was the beneficiary of the win. Wow. Sometimes better to be lucky than good. Sasaki started and pitched. Gave up a home run and 4 earned runs, 9 hits. Not a great start. Evanson got the start for Istanbul, the Ottomans. 5 innings, 2 runs. Not the greatest start, not the worst start either. A better start, I would gather, than Sasaki got. For the good guys, let's see. Duarte took another pitch to the knee. Took another arrow to the knee. I don't know why people are throwing at Duarte. What is he hitting? 167? He did help. He turned 2 double plays. Duarte to Lieutenant Dan to Robles. That's a 6-4-3 double play. And then Nyland to Eifelt. Nyland gunned down somebody at the plate. So you go, Lars. Nyland to catcher. I think he must have been playing center field. So that's 8-1. 8-2. An 8-2 double play. Oh, we left 11 men on base in that game. Good night. For the Ottomans, let's see, we had no home runs and only 1 double. For the Ottomans, Orlando Aguilar had a home run off of Sasaki with 1 on. A couple of guys committed errors. Aguilar and Howard had 2 errors, and the Ottomans turned 2 double plays. Player of the game, Voldemort Kustance. Sasaki balked. How about that? Evanson hit. He's the guy who hit Duarte. Okay. Interesting. We got to go to the game log on this one. Looks like one of those wild games. The top of the 9th. Let's see. So let's back up for a second. So it was after 8 innings. The score was 5-4 Moscow after 8 innings. So in the top of the 9th, Istanbul struck back for a run. How did they do it? Against Assad, Ben Kadin doubled, and Azam hit a ground ball deep in the hole between between first and second, deep in the hole. The runner could not score, although he made it to third. So he had first and third, nobody out. Selik Inan struck out looking. Aguilar hit an RBI single. And how did we... Oh, wow. Oh, wow. This is a game-saving throw right here. Game-saving throw. Zhao hit a fly ball to center. And who was our guy? He threw him out from center field. I feel bad now because I don't remember. Oh, who was playing center? Was it Nyland? Nyland must have been playing center field. And he made up for that ground into double play that he did. He runner from third tags up, out at home. Nyland got the put out and the throw out. Way to go, defense. So the top of the ninth was over. The score was tied. Lieutenant Dan came up, grounded out to first. Nyland came up, singled. Valencia took a 3-2 3-2 ball for a walk. That is a tough pitch to take. 3-2. Take a ball. Whew. Lars Nyland moved to second. Duarte grounded to between first and second base. 3-1. Pitcher came over. First baseman covered it. Pitcher came over for first base, but that moved the two runners over. So it, with one out, had two runners over. Eifeld, this looks like an intentional walk on Eifeld. You wouldn't want to walk this guy normally. He's hitting like under 200, under the Mendoza line. But they wanted to set up the double play, and Dominique doggone it foiled their plans. Let's see. No. Wait a minute. Oh, that loaded the bases. To, to have a play at every base, including home plate. Well, that backfired when Duchesne walked. Doggone it. Oh, man, this was a duel. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 pitches in that sequence. And Dominique, he fouled off the first 3-2 pitch. He fouled off the second 3-2 pitch. And the third 3-2 pitch based on balls. Wow. That's some good baseball, dude. I like you, bro. I think you do for a raise. That's fantastic. That might be the highlight of my season so far. 6-5. So we won that game 6-5. Istanbul came back, and the Ottomans stormed back for a 3-0 shutout, holding us to 3 hits. And who did that? Who did that dastardly deed to us? Zhang had a quality start. 6.2 innings, 0 earned runs. And then Piron, Sandoval, and Duchesne. Duchesne with his 5th save. The relief corps held the line. Held us hitless, not just scoreless, but hitless. Meanwhile, on our side, Haida gave up 3 runs, including a home run in 7.1 innings, and Tripod pitched a scoreless 8th and 9th. Tom Zhang. Oh, this was the game he was injured in. He blew out his, oh, I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry, Yank. He completely blew out his elbow fell off and came flying at the plate. It just rattled our guys so much they couldn't believe it. Base running, Garnett stole a base. What are you doing stealing, son? You know what? From hero to goat. Why are you stealing a base? I told you not to run. Aguirre and Ben Kadin made fielding errors for Istanbul, and Ben Kadin hit a 7th inning homer off of Haida. That's a fine win by Istanbul pitching. Next game, however, the Rebels strike back. A 12-1 win, 15 hits. Good land. A tense game through 2 innings, maybe even 3 innings. Home runs by Hugo Yaziki, 8th inning solo blast, and by Valencia, a 6th inning shot with 1 on. We left 8 guys on base. We're not bringing these guys home. Wiener Deeper pitch hit from Duarte in the 8th. Inan stole a base and was also caught stealing, and also made an error. Ben Kadin made another error. Gabe Viss made another error and passed the ball. That's got to be painful. Pinch hit. Okay. We're getting runners on base. They're just not getting pushed across. Player of the game, Donald Mason. Oh, this was Mason. Pitched a fine quality start. 7 innings, 1 earned run. Struck out 11, gave up 7 hits, walked none. That's a fine start by Mason. Gerard Martin pitched 2 scoreless innings with 4 strikeouts. He struck out 4 of the batters he faced. I was going to say 4 of the 6 batters, but we don't know that he only faced 6. Struck out 4 batters on 24 pitches. 17 for strikes. Dang, that's a good show by Martin. Regala got the loss, worked 3.2 innings and was knocked out of the game, giving up 5 earned runs and 7 total runs. And both of the relievers, Kim and Contreras, each gave up runs. The final game, the rubber game of the match, that was the rubber game, of the match. So we win that series 2-1. Now we face Dublin. Despite all this, our attendance is down. Drat. Then we, I know why. Dadgummit, I raised the ticket prices. Crumbs. I need to lower ticket prices. Okay, one moment. Silly me. I had raised ticket. I don't know why I raised ticket prices. I just went back and lowered ticket prices. I had jacked them up to $40, and attendance was down 11%. So I lowered ticket prices down to $37. I should probably go to $35. 1 minute. And we're back. Welcome, Moscow fans, Muscovites. Welcome to the reduced pricing. The reduced pricing. First game at Dublin versus Dublin. Dublin out-hit the crap out of us 12-8, but we outscored them 5-1. Things got a little bit uncomfortable in the 8th inning. 5-2, sorry. Things got uncomfortable in the 8th inning. I keep looking at other stuff, thinking about stuff, and it's the stuff I'm looking at that interferes with what I'm saying. Need to slow down a little bit. Dublin's our first look at the Distillers this season. Tripod made an error on the mound. Doggone it, was caught stealing. Why are you running, boy? Son. Well, he did hit a home run. Okay, a solo shot off of Arteaga. Valencia had a solo shot off of Townsend. For the Distillers, Lim hit a one-on homer off of Carlos Santos. Interesting. I have I demoted Santos after this showing, and we might not see any more of him for a while. Chong made an error, and Dinktosh was caught stealing. Clark hit a fourth inning double off of Marrero. Arteaga took the loss despite a quality start, 7 innings and only 1 earned run, 94 pitches. He gave up 1 home run. That was the single earned run. He gave up 3 more unearned runs. He walked 3 people. Either I don't know, maybe that or Chong's error. Townsend came on in relief and gave up another run in relief, another home run, solo home run. For Moscow, Marrero picked up his second win. He pitched only into the early part of the 6th inning before he hit his pitch count of 100 pitches. And yeah, I still have him on a 100 pitch count, so I'll be loosening the reins here shortly for those guys. As long as our pens staying rested and whatnot, I will keep the reins down pretty tight. Santos, he gave up a home run, 2 earned runs. Yeah, this caused him to get demoted these past 2 games. Tripod pitched a scoreless, 2 outs. Gerard Martin got a hold, and Assad got the save in the 9th for his work in the 9th. Good work, guys. Player of the game, Aurelio Valencia. Aurelio! Andale! Did you hit a home run, Aurelio? Yes, you did. In the 8th inning. The 8th inning to give us a little bit of insurance. There you go. Good. This game got us to 500, 8-8. That's good to see. Second game versus Dublin was a nail-biter, 13-12. 13-12. Good night. Look at the collapse we had in the 9th inning. We gave up 7 runs in the 9th. And it took a bottom of the 9th walk-off to save the game for us. Good land. Dublin again, 15 hits. Dudes, you guys are doing what it takes to get after it. Who is Dublin? Dublin is Rad. That's Rad. Radford. Radford just don't get no breaks, man. Home runs galore in this game. Lim hit one off of Koo in the 9th inning. Koo was on in relief. Lim knocked one, a 2-run homer for Moscow for the Mules. Robles dinged a home run. Lieutenant Dan hit a home run. Gaunt hit another home run. Eifeld hit a home run. Duarte hit a home run. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys hit home runs. Wow. Wow. At our place. Wow. Lieutenant Dan hit a double. Wow. Okay. That surprises me. Robles stole a base. What are you doing stealing, son? Nyland and Eifeld were gunned down trying to steal. Duarte committed an error in the field. And we had a double play from pitcher to short to first. That's a 1-6-3 double play. Eifeld passed another ball. Chong stole a base on us. This time, everybody that got on base, we pretty much got them home. Three people left on base. For Dublin, it was 7 left on base. Dublin had 1, 2, 3, 4 doubles against us. Who took the loss? Vander Kujel. I don't know how you say that. Vander Kuil for Dublin took the loss. He only pitched, he took the loss in the bottom of the 9th. He walked a guy, gave up 2 hits, and allowed an earned run to score, only getting 1 out. For Moscow, Leo Morales got the start and was less than spectacular. He pitched 105 pitches, 60 for strikes, so 60% pitches for strike. Gave up no home runs, that's good. But struck out 2 and walked 3. That's a bad ratio. Gave up 3 earned runs, 5 total runs, and 8 hits. So people are making contact with Leo's pitches, which doesn't jibe up with his ratings too well. Favela keeps trying to... I might have to send him down to AAA. This is just... it's too much. Gerard Martin gave up... everybody gave up a run. Koo blew the save, giving up 2 runs on a home run. Martinez picked up his first one of the season by getting 1 out on 4 pitches. Ooh. That must have been something. Jaime Robles got the player of the game. How many RBIs did he have? Jaime. Does it tell me how many? He had 5 total bases. How many RBI did he have in this game? 3 RBI? Yeah, 3 RBI in this game. So did Lieutenant Dan. There you go, Lieutenant. Nyland took 3 walks. Good for you, Nyland. Yazicki still trying to find his form. He's 2 strikeouts there. Oh, let's go look at the line score on this. The game log, rather. Good word. Look at the top of the 9th. A walk, a single, a passed ball, a single, a walk, and a single. Nobody's out yet. Who's pitching? Nobody. Whoever's pitching, nobody's out yet. This was the 8th. Wait a minute. Who was that? I can't even read it. Favela pitched the 8th. Did he pitch the 9th? Who pitched? Yeah, Favela pitched the 9th. He had nothing left. Good word. Here we go. Runner from third tries for home. Throw and out. Wow. Outfielders gunning down guys at the plate. Gerard Martin comes in, immediately gives up a single and 2 runs. Koo comes in, immediately gives up a 2-run homer. Finally get an out. There's a fly out. A double. Martinez comes on. Gets a grounder. Wow. What a ridiculous top of the ninth inning for us. Great for Dublin. Bottom of the ninth, who's pitching? Vander Kugel. Lieutenant Dan gets it started on a 3-2 pitch, a double. It was the third 3-2 pitch that he saw. He fouled off the first two and doubled to left, deep, down in the gap, down in the corner of left field. Lars Nyland grounded out to 4-3, second to first, but that moved Dan over to third. Valencia was intentionally walked in order to set up a... You know what? That earlier box score, that was not an intentional walk because it's called an intentional. So earlier, the previous game, he was walked on 4 pitches. Okay. They were really pitching around him. Who was it they were pitching around? Eifeld? Wow. Okay. So with Lieutenant Dan at third in scoring position to win the game, they walked Valencia to set up a double play, but Duarte doubled to second, over the second baseman's head, and Lockdown walked home. Fantastic. Was that the last game of the... Okay, no, that was the second. Final game of the sequence. We won 2-0 with a total 5 hits between the two teams. Now this is baseball. 5 hits between the two teams. Home run by Lieutenant Dan. Where is Lieutenant getting his power? And no extra base hits by Dublin. We turned 2 Duarte plays from short to second to first, and probably Deemer to Dan. Probably short. Deemer was on at second. Did you start? No, he started at third. So 5-4-3. 5-4-3. Yes. Get my scoring right. Lieutenant Dan, that was a solo shot. Valencia. So Le Mesurier took the loss. He went 8 strong innings, a quality start, gave up only 2 earned runs, including a solo homer. That's a very quality start. But however, the win went to Sasaki, who pitched even better. 8.1 innings, only gave up 1 hit and 1 walk, struck out 6. That's a fantastic start. That's a fantastic start. What was your game score? 86. Assad got his 3rd save, pitching through the 9th. Sasaki, that is a fantastic game. Game score 86. 8.1 innings, 1 hit, 1 walk. 6 strikeouts on 91 pitches. That is efficiency behind you. Okay. Joe Lopez. Left runners in scoring position. Okay. All right, well, that's it. I realize I'm getting up close to a half hour. I just wanted to cover this because I'm getting ready to head out of town. And, in fact, I got to close this and go gas up the truck and start getting it packed up with my sleeping bag and my air mattresses and my inverter and my phone charger. And usually don't pack it up with any food. I stop at the Walmart in Woodward, and then I stop at the wall to pick up a bunch of supplies, mostly 2 weeks worth of food for 4 days, and then I'll stop in Guyman to pick up whatever it is I forgot in Woodward. So I got to get cracking. Also got to get my front yard mowed. So I'm going to get on out of here. Hope you guys have a good month of May in the WBL, and hope to come back and see the Mules in good shape in the standings. All right, I'll talk to you soon.